Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it is finally the day I am moving all the toys downstairs. I actually filmed the first half of this video before my daughter's birthday party, and I knew I wanted all these toys downstairs. And then the other half is filmed after, so we'll get to that toward the end of this video. But first, moving all of this downstairs. It feels so nice upstairs, you guys, with this open, clean space. I am so happy to be slowly getting my house back. I just want to take this time to thank each and every one of you for being here today. I love all of your support, and I wouldn't be continuing to post without you guys. I really appreciate you tuning in, seeing what I'm up to, how I'm changing things, and what all motivation I can give to you to get your things done around the house. It's not easy, you guys. It is definitely tough when you have to clean up after little ones, especially because the mess just never seems to end, or even dogs or pets. Oh, it's just never ending. So I totally get it. Every day feels like Groundhog's Day, and sometimes I get in a super funk and I just watch other people get their things done, and it motivates me. So hopefully I am motivating you in some way. It is almost time for Halloween and almost time for all of the birthdays in my household, besides mine, to be completed, and then I can focus on Christmas. I am very excited for all things Christmas, but I haven't really had a good chance to wrap my head around it because every day seems so full. I've even started writing lists. I always have a mental list going and a mental checklist, and I keep noticing if I don't write stuff down, I focus on the things that I do that are the same every day. Vacuum, dishes, laundry, maybe put a few things away, and I never get to the extra things. When I do get to the extra things, I notice that the other things fall behind, and the other things are what keep us afloat. The maintenance work of the household, the stocking of the groceries, the throwing old food away, the meal making and caretaking, those things have to be done every single day. And it's very frustrating when you want to do other things and it feels like there's such limited time. My daughter just turned 4, and I think that we are slowly making progress to her being easier in the evenings. She's just really tired. She still wakes up a couple of times at night, so I sleep with her to try to get extra sleep and not having to come up and down the stairs. I am hoping that me sleeping with her ends soon, and I'm hoping that I can have my evenings back. I will tell you, I am generally really tired in the evenings. By 5 o'clock, I am in pajamas and done for the day, and we are finishing up food and taking a bath and getting ready for the nighttime where we decompress for an hour and fall asleep. Very early, I know, but I get up super early and try to do a workout and all of the things, and it feels like such a rush and chaos. So that is where I am at currently, and that is part of the reason this video is filmed in 2 parts. I got super overwhelmed and ran out of time, and I just never made it back down here to the playroom. I felt good with what I accomplished, and I just had to let it go until I could have more time to get back down here.
I can't pretend now I have to get over you again. You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to show me. Sorry you have changed now.
Yes, we moved the Nightmare Before Christmas tree into my daughter's room. She actually decorated it on the floor in the playroom while I was busy doing something else with her dad the other day. I knew I wanted it in her room so that when we play in the playroom it doesn't get knocked over. But I had to sadly undecorate it and redecorate it because things were just falling off and losing their places. So I did not film that. But that is what I did. And then, well, actually, I guess I did film it and I created a short if you want to go watch that on my channel. But This bed is impossible to make. It's quite the workout in itself. But I did it, and I try to do it most days, or my husband does, just because when you sleep with a child, they mess up the blankets so bad from tossing and turning that if we were to get back in it without at least pulling the blankets to where they belong, it would just be so uncomfortable. So that's part of the reason we make the bed. Do I think you need to make your kids' bed every single day? No, we definitely don't. We do make our bed every single day. My husband is a stickler about that. Our room is actually off of the living space too, so it's visible to everyone and it's visible to me all day. So we make that one every single day without fail. Sometimes twice if we get it back in it for my daughter or something like that. But this one, it is fun during the holidays when she has the holiday blankets and the pillows, and we do have a Christmas comforter, so I'm excited to get that back out and use that on her bed. But yeah, this is just quite the day, and a very overwhelming day. But I wanted to share that because I know that a lot of people can get overwhelmed and feel like they're not doing enough, or there's no time, or what am I doing? I have so many other things to do. And literally I just go and try to stop and enjoy time with my kids and make focus time for them. But if you don't make focus time to get your other things done or things that you want to do for you, it just will never happen. So now that her room and dresser is picked up, I can bring downstairs the folded laundry that I folded upstairs and get it all put away. That's another thing that was going on this day that you guys will see here in a minute. There was about 4 loads of laundry that needed to be done, and that was a bit overwhelming to keep running back and forth trying to get all those. They were bedding and items like that, so not a lot of folding, but still had to make sure I was on top of the washer and dryer.
As you can see, I just finished my daughter's room, which feels great. And the upstairs no toys feels amazing. But the playroom is insane, and the bathroom is insane, and the amount of laundry that I have to do is insane. So I'm going to show you guys.
Here is the toy mess. It is just, I don't even know how I'm gonna get through all this. And then my laundry pile, it's all the bedding and clothes. So switching out the laundry, again, starting some, switching it out, getting all the bedding and blankets done, and then I'm going to go into the bathroom and grab all of those toys that were sitting on the counter. I actually wasn't going to clean the bathroom because I just had a few days prior, but I thought, well, I need to do the counters and the sinks at least, and then that'll be fine just because all this random stuff was sitting on it. It was driving me nuts, you guys, but like I said, I can never make it back down to finish anything. My husband makes a joke a lot about being married and being partners, and that he knows that I could finish plenty of tasks on my own, but I get interrupted or my brain goes to the next thing and I don't ever finish things that I start, like cleaning, and I'll leave a cleaning product behind, or a project and I am done with it, but I'll leave some of the ribbon behind. And he is the finisher for me, and he will go behind me and pick those things up, or maybe remind me in a kind way that, do you want me to put this away for you, or are you going to grab this, kind of a thing. Whenever I do that. And I notice after we have this conversation that I do that a lot, and that is because my brain is going a mile a minute with all the things that I have to do. And I also get like proud of myself when I finish a project and I'm walking through a room and it's super clean, or I finished all of my work for the day, and I get super like a relief, and then it lasts 10 seconds and I see something else, I'm reminded of something else that I need to finish, and I'm like, no, it's starting all over again. But I think that's just the way of life. If I had 3 full days in this house by myself, I still wouldn't be done with everything that I want to do or need to do or should do. So you just gotta do what you can do when you can do it. Like I said, super overwhelming. I started to film this and I literally sat on the couch and couldn't do it. I sat down for 5 minutes trying to psych myself up because it was so overwhelming. So it was good that I came back to it. I did do some deep cleaning. I wiped things out on the second day and threw stuff away and put stuff where it goes in the garage. But I didn't get rid of anything. I only got rid of one thing, and that was this big house you see over here, because she is going to get a new giant dollhouse for Christmas. Oh, and I don't even know where that's going to go, but there is so much stuff, and she just had her birthday, so there's just so many little pieces. It's super overwhelming, and this is where I decided to quit and come back to it the next day after, of course, I switch out the laundry. Okay, we've made it back downstairs on a different day. It is not the next day. It is a few days later. And here I am trying to finish and organize, and she's been down here and she's moved stuff, and I tried to make a small bit of progress. And I sped this up super fast because it is tedious. It is so tedious. I'm so tired of these tiny pieces, but they're not going to go anywhere anytime soon. They will probably be hanging around until she's 10 or 12 years old. Which is fine. I just need them to have a home, and when they're all scattered all over my house, it does not feel great. This is her area. This is the playroom. I wish the playroom was bigger, to be honest. It's very small. I'm so thankful that we have it, because I would not be doing well if all of this stuff was in her room. It would just be a hot mess because of all the stuffed animals she has. They take up an enormous amount of space. I'm so over it, but here we are, living our best life with all the things. But I will have her go through and see if there's anything she can get rid of before Christmas, and I have also limited the amount of things that I am getting her for Christmas. I spoiled her so much last year, and it was so fun, and I was very fortunate to be able to do that. But it took forever for her to open her presents. And so it made our Christmas morning lag, and it wasn't enjoyable. So this year, she's getting, I don't know, 6 or 7 gifts. And then when she opens them. Most of them aren't toys either, they're games and things like that. I'll share a video in November before I wrap everything. I like to be early on my wrapping because I do not want to stress out. I'll share that, what I got my kids. I definitely need to get on top of buying some more things for my husband too, but I will share that in another video. But trying to stay away from as many toys. The dollhouse will be enough, and maybe get activities and things like that, because this is just unrealistic. There's also things down here that she steals from me, like these little glittery pumpkins she stole from my centerpiece, things like that. So trying to get this all back in order so I can feel like my life is together. It definitely feels crowded down here, but it feels nice and cleaned up. I know she'll make a mess again, but she's pretty good about throwing it all back in the bins. Not organized, but in there at least.
With the words of a lullaby. Send me off with the words of a lullaby.
I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope it gave you some motivation to complete the tasks around your house. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!
I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today.